was an entertaining couple of hours spent at Craig's, and joking apart, Aid, I hope your toe's alright, mate. That did look very painful. Obviously looking at Craig's growing has been inspiring me to have a look at perhaps what I could do a little bit differently. The plan's always been there to do a grow on, but we were having the side of the house extended this year, so I didn't want to spend too much money on something that would have to be moved. But as you know, probably from other videos, I've got all this spare space all down the side of the house. It's where I put my little grow on tank at the minute. Obviously I want something bigger than that, and I am extremely tempted to set something up that's either 1 or 2 tanks, that's you know, sort of perhaps 2 of these. Might keep that one for really little ones and have a bigger one here. I'm sure Craig's would fit there, but anyway, I'll have a think about that later. But looking at the main pond, as we all do, absolutely hate this time of year. It's really sad. The cover's on, yuck. But it is going to get a bit warmer apparently. I've just took some of the polystyrene down from inside the filter house just to start sort of trying to move forward and pretend it's spring. So I'm going to get all these covers off anyway. It's been a few weeks since I inspected the fish properly, so I'm going to get these covers off and have a look at the state of the pond, because I dare say it'll want a little bit of a hoover or something like that. So I'll snap back to you once I've got them off. So just took the covers off, stood them up there. So you're going to be seeing the inside of the pond at the same time as me properly. So let's have a look. Oh, I don't think you'll probably see it through the glare, but it's not too bad at all. There is a bit collected down that corner. I always get a bit collecting over there, but it only collects because obviously the pump's only working at 50% of what it normally does in the summer. So obviously it's not sucking things down the bottom drain like it normally does. But overall, I'm fairly happy with that. I'll just give the pond a quick hoover, and then I'll snap back to you and have a proper look at the fish. Now, I know people laugh at my little whatever it is, Pontec Pond Vac, whatever it's called, with my homemade sucking nozzle and bits and pieces there with the orange tape on, so I can see where the end of it is at the bottom of the pond easier. But you know what, this absolutely does the trick. 2 sucks, because it's not a continuous motor, so it fills the chamber up, lets it go, and then fills the chamber up. So 2 sucks, and it clears the pond out. So you know, I'm not looking to get it absolutely spotlessly clean, but if you could see what I can see, and I know you can't because of the reflection, the 2 bits where it collects are clear now. So I'll put this stuff away and have a quick look at the fish. So here we are, folks. I really do need to get something sorted with my lenses and things to get a better view of the pond, because I can see perfectly down to the bottom, and looking through the lens I can't see a blooming thing. So everybody seems to be okay. So that is the Monster D&H Bloodline shower that I bought from Lee, and that is the Shiratsuri I also bought from Lee. I've got my some of my old favourites in there. That Kahaku is also D&H. That is my Kikakuriu that I bought from Rob Walker Koi, which is doing absolutely amazing. There's Lancelot, named in honour of Lou Magro, if you look at my old videos, but beautiful thing. And that is my Hyatsuri from the Hyatsuri Challenge a couple of seasons ago. And then the littler fish, I can't really call them littler fish now, because some of them are quite big. They're growing nicely. So that Achibi down there, again another one of my favourites. I'm going to get him out of the reflections. That is also a koi from Rob Walker. Old Lancelot's coming up for a feed, look. I haven't got any. Oh, I'm going to have to feed them now, aren't I? Sorry, my Tancho Sankey is also a fish from Rob Walker. That was from Rob Walker's auction. He did this, I think it was this time last year. That was a great little event. But yeah, as I say, they're they're all looking good, which is absolutely fantastic. My goshki goes without saying, so that's from the Coventry Koi collection. All last season I spent looking, well, and half the season before, spent looking for a goshki that I liked, couldn't find one. There's lots of nice ones out there, but I'm a bit particular. And then Ken at the Koi collection managed to show me that one. Camera's in the water, there you go. But yeah, I say this is only a quick squeeze, but they're all looking good, all looking nice. So I think I'm off on a road trip now, so I'll catch you in a bit. So we're in the car again, folks. Bit of an unexpected road trip, this one. Got my best mucker at the side, Craig. Had planned doing pond jobs this afternoon because the weather was nice, but got a phone call and that all went to pot. So snap back with us in a minute and we'll see where we are. So there's the man himself. You've probably guessed from that chap where we are. We're at Danny's Koi and Aquatics. So is this crew? Is it, what's it classed? It is crew, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm sure you've seen Danny's stuff on his channel lots and lots of times. I'll put the link down in the description. And I know everybody says this, but I'm still going to say it. It is a lot bigger when you're actually here. So we've come with Craig to pick up a load of fittings, but you can't come into an aquatic shop and not look at the fish, can you? So this is pond 1, I think. So this is mixed bag of fish. So it looks like it's running on a drum. Again, I think if you watch Danny's pond, you'll see how he's put all these together. But backy shower and a drum. But there's a whole variety in here, a whole different shapes and sizes. All swimming around nicely. Nothing clamped up, nothing sulking. So quite nice. So me and Craig have already spotted a couple of fish that like the look of, but unfortunately they're sold. Such is life at the minute, I'm afraid. But there's quite a few in here, and I think Danny said the bigger ones aren't sold yet. I think other than that shower, I think that shower might be down there. But there's a nice, very clean shisui up the back. Yeah, good looking fish, I must admit. I say Danny caters for everybody, all pockets and all sizes, and if you're in the crew area, or if you're not, obviously we're not, we had a ride over anyway, but it's nice to see what other what's out there, what other dealers have got. As you can see, they're all schooling nicely, all swimming round. I do like to see fish schooling, it's amazing. And then we're over at pond 3. There's a particularly nice goshki in here, but apparently Mr. Cash has already put his name on that one. You might see it when it comes up. But there's a nice Haitsuri in here as well, and that one's sold as well. So he's doing well. He's the goshki. Nice one there, Paul. Very nice. If you decide you don't want it when you get back from Australia, I know there's possibly 2 blokes that might want it off your hands, but very nice. I ain't scared either, these fish, they're right up. And then we'll go and have a look at the big pond. So there's the big one. All the fish were up at the glass earlier. You've only got to stand in front of it and they all come, they're all they're doing the normal feed me, feed me. There's some nice looking fish in there. These are quite large as well. You have full gambit. Let's have a look from the top. There you go, it's coming to say hello. There was a nice shiro in here as well. It's got a lot of nice shiro in here, but there's one that particularly caught my eye. Very nice checkerboard pattern. I'm sure I'll see it when I look back on the video. But yeah, nice environment. So we've got big things planned. Danny's looking to expand and do other things, and I think he's got Japanese shipments coming in. So keep your eyes peeled on his channel and see what comes next. So just when you think it's all over, Danny's just brought us into his enclosed ponds, shall we say. So that Draco drum there is one I was actually looking at a koi show last year. I think they're marvellous, I really do. You know, I know there's people got different opinions on them, but the innovation that's in them now, particularly with the barrel bottom and the air fittings they're using, you know, I'm not saying I'd swap, but I am saying there would be a serious contender if I was building a new pond. So these beauties in here, you see the size of the tank. I say 2 Tempests either side. I remember, it's really funny when you look back and you can remember him building these things. But yeah, we've got Kahaku Shiritsuri. That's really nice. And he's through here is his quarantine tank, or tanks. So these guys are, say these are Shinoda, Danny?
Yeah, so they've been here for 3 weeks now.
So these are Shinoda. They've got another 2 weeks in quarantine, and then they'll all be up for sale. But hopefully, cameras.
The big ones are sold already. There's 2 of the big ones left, and about 4 or 5 of the small ones sold already as well.
Okay, so a couple of the big ones are already sold. But the first thing that I cottoned onto was, if you have a look at the Ginrin on some of them, it's absolutely amazing. I'm not the biggest of Ginrin fans. Look at that Ginrin Achiever there. As I say, I'm not sure the camera's going to pick it up, but some really, really nice fish in here. So, say if somebody's obviously been in early and bagged a couple, but if you're interested in anything you're seeing, then you know where to come. And we've got some drums kicking off right behind us. So what size are they? They're
10 to 12 cm now. They've only just come in, so it's spooked at the minute.
Yeah, they're spooked at the minute. They're all hiding up the back.
And next to them are 15 Shinoda.
Yeah. Yeah, there's probably some little beauties in there, ladies and gentlemen. So let's say if you're in the area, if you fancy a trip out, you've not been to Danny's before. If anybody wants to come here, Danny, are the best to give you a ring first? Or
Yes, give us a ring to make sure I'm back. Yeah, it's well, weekends, always on the weekend. So
yeah.
Perfect.
There you go, folks. I'm sure Danny will do you a deal. Well, this is an unexpected treat, folks. Just left Danny's and Sunnybank Koi in Congleton is only 20-25 minutes away. So Craig, the legend that he is, suggested we have a ride round. So I'm just going to walk you through here. There are other people in here, so obviously I'm conscious that we don't film people that don't want to be filmed. But this is only I say, a very, 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 very quick one. If you can see this straight through the door, there's lots of bits and pieces. Gentleman working hard behind there, and then the important thing obviously is the fish. So there's various tanks set up, and they've all got the prices on the side, as you can see. If you're interested in any of these, lots of different varieties, lots of different colours, lots of different sizes. So they're all individually priced, so it's just a case of having a look through the book. Some nice examples here. I can't quite get my head round this being a shop on the high street. Absolutely fantastic. Now I'm sure you've seen this before on Sunnybank's video. Absolutely superb. And some absolutely enormous fish in there. Look at that beauty. And over the back we've got Goliath just coming to say hello. So in here you've got the smallest of small fish. So probably about, I'm sure someone that's about 2 inches, right up to what we're saying here is 75 centimetres, something like that. Nice achievers. Really nice fish. I just can't get my head around it being on the high street. Absolutely superb. Turn round to the other pond here. This was at the back of us, and again, absolutely beautiful fish. All the varieties you could possibly want. And again, all these are individually priced. Books are out on the site, so you can have a look. And they sell tamasaba. I think there are probably some little ones at the bottom. I did notice a bigger one in the other tank, but really nice Akamatsuba there. Showers, nice shiro, nice decent size shiro. Oh, what a cracking place. Ponds are really clean. You can see they're all operating on their backy shells. Not quite sure what the main filtration is, but they're oh, look like longfins in this tank. If anybody's interested in longfins, not my cup of tea, but when they start getting big, they are fairly impressive. And we've just been outside looking at the fittings, so we'll just walk out and have a look. Absolute Aladdin's cave of fittings and bits and pieces. So we've got a full stack here of rubber connectors, rubber elbows, rubber bends. I couldn't get these for love nor money when I was building my pond. These tangential plates for the outlets, but they've got a load. 4-inch, 3-inch, 2-inch, 1.5-inch pipe fittings. Absolutely super. A load of big blues at the bottom, or stumpy blues as I tend to call those things. 4-inch bore valves there. Big blue, big blue. It looks like they've got all the plants out here as well, water plants for natural ponds, bog plants. And the guys have kindly opened up. They're doing a heck of a lot of extension, sort of a lot of planning. Sorry, missed all the pipes. There's all the pipes standing up there. Mostly 3-metre runs, but there are some shorter ones. All the flexible pipe here at the corner, and then up here. I'm not going to go any further than this, but you can clearly see they've got a whole new setup of ponds going in here, so that's fantastic. And then, I'm not turning you off, just showing you around. So when we go through the door here, as I say, one of the guys has very kindly opened the door up for us. You see there's another superb tank in here, absolutely superb. 2 bottom drains. What a nice setup. Absolutely brilliant. So these are the guys, particularly wanted to come here because these are the guys that I ended up buying my Battle of the Breeders tickets from when they were getting very short supply. I'm sure they've all gone by now. I think there's only one left the last time I looked, but looking forward to that event. But yeah, this is a cracking place. It really is. So say fittings and everything galore, and the fish are really, say if you come in that way. There's Craig having a look. You pick one out, Craig.
Small one over here.
That small yellow one. Yeah. You have the small yellow one, and I'll have the small Akamatsuba. It's been nice. It's a brilliant setup, and I say the theming on the back as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. A natural daylight, in case anybody was wondering.
Blow off an airball.
Yeah, that is proper savage, isn't it? But they're obviously enjoying it.
Yeah.
It's the different size of the fish. I mean that lemon, whatever it is there. Lemon harawaki. Maybe.
Big boy's going to eat that for supper.
I was going to say, you know, they've got to be careful when they're feeding it, don't suck him in. No, classic and just so close. There's a longfin tancher. No, I mean the main pond is super impressive, but as I say, they've got a number of ponds here that are equally as impressive. Really nice fishing. And nice to have the windows on the front again, so you can see. I think they're Tabasaba at the bottom there. I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation, but Not quite as big as Ricky's that we saw on my previous video, but nevertheless impressive. Very good.